Hello, my name's Ian. Today I'm going to go over the Oakley M frames. Oakley, the lifestyle brand of wannabe operators everywhere. Today we're going to talk about the good and the bad of these design, and we're going to start off with the good. So with these glasses, they're extraordinarily comfy underneath an ACH. The sides don't dig into your head for long hours, and if you have peltors with relief cuts in the gel, these will be very comfortable for long hours on mission or whatever you're doing. And they also look very fashionable, which is, I think, their biggest selling point, because you got to flex on the pores. Now, mine I got for free. They were issued to me, so I don't have a receipt to go with them, and that will prove a problem later. This exact pair has lasted me for 3 years, and while they're my most used glasses, it also comes with some issues, as is these lenses are quite expensive. But when you do have the lenses, they're relatively easy to swap out. So it doesn't take a lot of effort to switch this certain design out compared to a lot of other brands of military eye pro. But of course, no one really buys these so they can use the clear eye pro with them, because now you just look like you work in a wood shop. When new, these are great. The nose piece is really comfy, and these pieces on the side are also very comfy, and the actual plastic itself is quite clear. It's protective, just like all other ones, so it can stop tenpenny nails or it can stop buckshot. Keeps your eyes protected when shooting, does all the things you need it to. The downside to these, though, is long-term durability. So I have a couple pairs to compare it to. So I have my personal pair, and I have another buddy's pair. And things that have failed have been the rubber on my buddy's pair has completely worn away, and so he's went and replaced it with a bit of medical tape. So he uses these, and he finds them quite comfy, but again, this piece right here is what has failed. And while it is comfy, it also will sweat quite a bit in the sun and become more degraded over time the longer you use them. The same goes for the nose piece, but once the nose piece is gone, you'll pretty much have to order one of those. You can't really jury rig that. Another issue with these is the hinges themselves. So, the design of these, the hinges are just a tiny plastic pin, and if you collapse these in too far, you can overextend that pin and bend it and break it, and then your hinge is useless. And if you were to contact Oakley, you'd have to send in your actual glasses, and you'd have to have a receipt to prove that these are actually yours. Now, mine, getting them from work, I don't have that receipt, so I'd be screwed in that situation. So what I've done is I've shoved a toothpick inside of mine in order to hold them together. So, relatively cheap part that should be included with these is not, but toothpicks fit pretty okay. It's just kind of shitty. That is one of the weakest points on these. A lot of people just end up throwing them away because their pin will break. They won't have proof of purchase, and they just toss them out. Now, the reason a lot of these pins break is because Oakley would prefer you keep them in this nice big case, but being out in the field, that's kind of impractical to keep this in this gigantic case all the time, so a lot of people just throw them in a pocket. They end up getting hyperextended, or maybe stepped on, and then they are absolutely destroyed. One last issue I have with these Oakleys is the lens durability. They like to advertise these are multi-coated, superior durability lenses, and that's just not the case because they're all made out of the same rated plastic. So, when new, they're relatively nice to look through. Once they get scratched up, they're pretty much fucked. But another issue can happen if you don't get them scratched up is the actual coating that they put on there will start to actually separate from the lens. Now, that's just not fun. So this is my personal pair, and after about 3 years, it's starting to actually peel the coating from the lens. In the contest of looks and comfort, the Oakleys are definitely winning. Turn this side real quick. compared to the other lesser known brands popular for their woodshop glasses. We got your classic tactical woodshop brand of WX, looking like shit like usual, and also being pretty uncomfy after a hot minute. They dig into the side of your head. A good happy medium of comfort and also appeal is the crossbows by ESS. Those are actually relatively nice. They don't dig into your head. They're not as comfortable as the Oakleys, but they are a little more durable, and they are cheaper to replace if you are on a budget. So there's some options for eye pro. There's the pros and cons of Oakleys. Go fuck yourself.